I have a bunch of Riven Challenge with headshot from 75 meters or some even 7 consecutive headshots, and I'm glad that DE has taken it down by 1 notch with the difficulty that they reduce the range from 100 to 75 meter. So how do we do that? You need a sniper for the kill, and I also found that some of those Riven mods with this headshots requirement is on the shotguns. Somebody tell me how to do headshot with shotguns. Well, it is not undoable. You need an invisible Archwing. That is your Isao, and the only thing left that you can do is go invisible, shoot them in the head in front of them. But because it's a shotgun, it kind of spray in a cone manner, you may lose your count easily. So I would say this requirement is somewhat broken. It's not like it's not doable, it's just that it's broken. It shouldn't be there. Make things very hard. I've done a video on the 5 unalerted task ballistas. That one is easy if you know where to look for. But then again, the plane of Eidolon DE have changed some of the design, and I'm not sure if that is still applicable. So we may be finding out that today. And again, this thing is on a shotgun, so that is gonna be a bit of a pain. Of course, if you don't want to do all this, you can do your Steel Path missions, earn the Unveil Cipher, and you can still get through this or get over this in a less painful manner. So let's try another round. It seems that I have a lot of melee Rivens that has this headshot requirements. Again, 9 consecutive. It makes things a lot easier if it's night time at the plains of Eidolon. Daytime, I think they would see you quite easily. And when they see you, I mean, when I say they, that's the enemies. When they see you, they get panicked, they move around. It's easier for you to miss your shot. So let's try. Yep, all I left is melee and the shotgun, which doesn't make sense. I don't want to waste my time. A lot of other better things to do than grinding on this level of difficulties. Well, just now I did the night time, and this is the daytime. Let's see how easily I can get detected. So if it's a night time, you just fly through and look at your mini map or the overlay map. In this case, I prefer overlay map. The moment you fly through, you see them, you go invisible in your Isao. Then look at the range. If it's close enough or far away enough, then you're good. Just take your shot on a static enemy. The keyword here being static. If they are moving, you would miss your shot and it won't be a consecutive one. And there's bugs that it doesn't fall. So I don't know. But as long as it counts, I'm happy. Takes a while to reflect. So now in your radar, if you don't see any enemies anymore, then just move. The moment you detect, go in and scan. This is not far enough, then go up a bit, do it again. So again, the rule of thumb is it's easier to aim top down, meaning you go over their heads, shoot from above, rather than in the same eye level or same height level, which is gonna make things that much harder given the obstacles of the tiles, constructions, trees. Your radar actually gives you a very good indication of where they are facing and whether they are alert. If they are alert, if you look at the overlay map, if they're alert, the triangle is going to be a fully filled triangle or arrow. And if they are not alert, what happened? If they are not alert, it will just be a triangle with an outline. Things like this happen, so I don't know. Ask DE on the bug. Right? So that's there. You don't necessarily need to go to a big station like this, although it's easier for you to look for enemies. Again, you want them unalert, so make sure you sneak in and go invisible as early as possible. Do slot in a preparation mod in your Warframe slot, which gives you a head start on the energy bar being full, and you can stay invisible longer. So just fly through. If you can't spot them easily, don't waste time. It's easier to just find another spot. 100 something, I am being too far. In a range of 80, you're good. So again, look for enemies that are standing. You can tell from the arrow, if they are not moving, then the arrow will stay still. These guys are moving. You would waste your consecutive shots if you miss them, or if they suddenly jerk around and change their directions. So I wouldn't recommend taking the shot. This guy says he's standing. You can take that. At some point when they walk, they would stand still. So when that happens, if you happen to have aim, take the shot. Now, this is the scenario I said, they suddenly turn, and then if you take the shot, you would miss the shot. So you can follow the one guy and then pray that he will stop. Then you take the shot. And if you like me having a Rubico Prime, then you use a 5x. It's easier by that one bit. I don't know which gun has the best range or zoom range. Probably some Riven may help, but then hey, you are unlocking a Riven, so Riven I guess won't help here. But this guy has stand still, take the shot. They panic, they run, so you don't shoot at this time. So if you have blow your cover, then just move on. You don't need to stay here. There's plenty of enemies on the map. Zip through, like sprint through in your flight so that you don't get detected. Now they're alerted. See the map, see the triangle. They saw me. If the requirement says undetected, then you have blew the chance. Then again, there's a cooldown period. Just wait for the cooldown period. Don't forcefully take the shot. Guys are walking, so it doesn't help me. That is how you do it. Thankfully, they have reduced the range. Otherwise, I would say it's painful to aim at 100 meters. The heads are so tiny and you could easily miss. If you know a better gun or another sniper rifle that gives a better zoom range, leave your comment below. It helps others, I'm sure. Okay, that's one selector. Let's do more. I have plenty. It's painful. The mod slots are getting full. I haven't reached my rank MR 30 and I'm too lazy to grind for whatever affinity that I haven't got, or weapons frames that I haven't max rank. Standard issue 75 meters away. Okay, let's go again. And make sure you do it in a normal mission. Don't do that in a steal path, because if one shot doesn't take them down, you lost your consecutive shots counts and you have to start over. Starting over is always painful. 12 enemies this round. So zip through, scan your location. There a bunch of them here. Zoom in. So it's easiest if they're not moving. So do yourself a favor. Don't go and aim for those that are moving. You are going to be wasting your time repeating the challenge. I wouldn't want to take the shot like this. So never aim at their hunchback. Aim for the smaller head. Invisible help. So make sure you take your hits out. I hope you have one. If you don't have one, grind one. It is always helpful in scenario like this. If you have done enough of Riven Challenge, you know that you don't need to complete the mission to get your Riven. So I'm quitting. Post Prime. Too bad. The crit chance. Let's do again. More headshot. Consecutive 8. Sprint through, zip through the area. Scan for enemies. Zoom in. Easy, right? So you just need a lot of patience. I'm moving on. This turret is another easy one that I have made a video out of it. Okay, so the mushroom tent is still here. Means the task ballista also the challenge can be done here. Except mine is a shotgun, so this is the kind that I want to throw away. But look at the stats. More to go. So daytime is not that much harder to do. It's still doable if you have the right gears. You have to zip through the area, you see. If not, they won't spawn and you won't get your kill, or enemies to aim. You got no target. Once you zip through, they spawn, then you got your kill. I don't typically sell my Rivens. In the early days of Rivens, I sold them. I bought some at a very high price, like 800,000 over. Before the dispositioning was a thing. It's not worth it, and I got burned because of that, for how they trash the value of your godlike Riven into, I wouldn't say trash, but it's a mediocre kind of Riven, which defeat the point. They hate it when it's popular, so I hate it when they do that. And for that same reason, many of my build, if I don't have a Riven, I won't bother to use them. If I have one, maybe it's no longer a sought after thing. It's like a nice to have the cream on the cake, but without the cream, you can still eat the cake. And with game mechanism changing every day, not every day, I mean every releases, whatever you invested in could be undone easily just by one decision or snap of finger at DE side. So for that, I will not invest in Riven at all. Simply not worth the plat. And I also don't sell them. I have routinely need to clear my stash of Ravens just to free up so that I can join Salties. So no, I'm not selling them. Didn't bother to. Plus, if you are a new player, you want to earn plats and you happen to land yourself on a good Raven, then yeah, why not? Just sell them. Don't take a shot like this. You won't know where the head is. Okay, I give up. Darjin Pilot. It was the range. See the glowing dots. Those are his eyes. Easiest to aim. The last one, I think, apart from the shotguns. My last two, one down. Where's the other one? See, when they're alerted, they would run around like mad. And no, you don't take that shot. I won't take that shot. And this one is unalerted. You can tell from the arrow. Done. I'm done. Okay, let's do some sorties.